Three, two, one. Hello, everyone. Bon tout le monde. Welcome to EFA80 on this Thursday, June 11th. Social engineering, right? This is a term that I guess was first introduced to probably 20 years ago, and I've been listening to understand ever since. You know, when I look at social engineering, I've taken some notes today, and I was just thinking about all the social engineering out there and all the programs and I've said this for a few years now that the government is in the business of business now. The government is in the business of business. They're running their businesses with other people's money, with businesses' money, but they're truly in the business of business, and they hence the revenue generation and so forth. And then when I look at that and the inefficiencies and some of the notes I had taken, right, I was talking about like all the job creation programs. There's going to be a lot of government job creation programs, from your mental health to, you know, if you look at COVID-19, everything tied to it. There's going to be a lot of job creation programs in government. Unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of bankruptcies in private. And history that predicts all that, when you have your bankruptcies in private industry and all that, everything that starts going away, government starts falling because government starts laying off because they don't have the money. Right. So, and I know they're going to business doing business. They're using businesses' money right now to run their businesses, but they are into revenue generation. There's going to be more revenue generation coming from government, so that they can keep applying all that mindset of ideology that they have, which is social engineering right now. And they're going to try to create programs. But the COVID-19 is a perfect example of how government is not really good with money. And if you don't understand that, if that doesn't resound with you by now, we'll be in the trillions and we'll be in the gadillions. And because we have raised in the last 20, 30 years, if you look at how we've raised children, right? We as parents in the last 30 years plus, we all work more hours, longer hours, etc., to give our children more. Right? We want to give them more than what we have. In our household, we're still, and my daughters will tell you, are very strict and we're very rules and regulation, and I'm proud of that, right? Because I tell them that if you use today's technology and today's knowledge and you apply it with yesterday's, let's just say yesterday's ethics, yesterday's principles, yesterday's values, you will blow by your generation. You will blow by your generation if you apply that, because we've raised the last 20 years nobody fails, right? Nobody fails. Everybody moves forward. We can't give number one place to nobody. Doesn't matter if you're lazy. Doesn't matter if you're not lazy. Doesn't matter if you want to work 6 hours a week. Doesn't matter if you want to work 12 hours a day. It doesn't matter. We're going to pay you all the same. You're all equals. You're all the same achievable level. It doesn't matter if you want to shoot for the stars and if you want to sleep in the grass. You're all equals. And that's the mindset we created out there. And with that mindset, what transpires, what we see today, followers. We have a lot of followers, and they will follow the masses, and they will walk into the light just like deers into a headlight. And that's what's going on. We are the social engineering world that we're at right now today. You're going to have more of today's youth just following what the leaders are saying, not thinking for themselves, right? Not thinking for themselves, not earning the way that you're supposed to, because once you step into the reality, and a lot of people are finding that out, once you step into the reality of things, of the world, like right now, the COVID-19, all those people that, and we talked about this before, it's like loans and that kind of stuff, there's not real help. There's assistance. There's we're going to give you 25 cents on a dollar or 50 cents on a dollar or 75 cents on a dollar. We'll assist you, but you got to pay back. Or you can keep this much if you meet all these requirements. Or if you keep it for this long, it's going to cost you 200% interest. If you look at all the rules and all the fine lines, right? So when I think about what's going on in the world, when I think about the social engineering that we've been subjected to for the last 20 years, which has been pushed down our throats, right? Hence why the boardroom table in our household, which is the family dinner table, hence why those conversations. So we find balance, so we can bring it to balance as much as possible. Otherwise, you're going to have a flock, literally a flock of human beings always following the light, always being told what to do, always being confused and fragmented, always ready to protest, burn buildings down, flip cars over, because they need to be told what to do. Honestly, look around you. There's a lot of generational, and I'm not talking age, I'm talking generational. I'm talking about slices, decades here, from your older to the younger, right? If you look at it, the social engineering that we have created, we are more acceptance of government policy. People are more accepted. They're nurtured by government instead of by household parents, the matriarch and patriarch of the family. They have been nurtured by the system. They have been nurtured by the school system, the government system, the social engineering system, the 30 different human beings on earth system, the you can't say this and you can't do that system, you offend everyone system, you better do this or else system. These are the fees attached to that system. So all these systems that we've taken away ranking of all type. We've done everything that enables humans to be productive by themselves. We've stripped away the fabrics of a lot of integrity that makes a successful human being productive within a democratic society. And that's what we stripped away, that ideology, that social experiment that we've gone through as a society in the last 20, 30 years. The social engineering, what we're seeing today, is the result of it. And not holding your governments accountable for the waste of hundreds of millions of dollars per nation. Those that could afford it did. Well, they didn't afford it. We bled it. we had more debts, right? We added to the more debts of our country. So we blew hundreds of millions of dollars to more debts to not be prepared. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a result of the last 20 and 30 years of mindsets of ideology of social engineering that this country has been subjected to. And the results of it is what we're seeing today. It's going to get worse. Unless we change the governance, unless we change the way we think, and unless we change the way we apply our family values into a democratic society, this will get worse. Jean-Guy Bourguignon, EFA 80. Be careful what you wish for.